Welcome, and we're taking this opportunity to explain some things about picnic tables that people may not be familiar with. This is a pair of picnic tables from, I believe, a 1960 Bentley S-2, and that would be the Cloud series from roughly 1955 to 1966. Factory saloon cars, four-door cars, steel-bodied cars, all had picnic tables. The coach builders and custom-built vehicles had picnic tables or might not, but for the factory, this is the standard look of a picnic table. It features a table with a handle, a frame, a solid walnut, and then a cover, ashtray cover, or a fascia, wood fascia for the ashtray mounted in the top of the frame. The back is covered with leather so that when you open this table, when you're seated in the back seat, you'll see the leather here and not the interior of the front seat. Inside's book matched straight grain walnut. There's a lip solid walnut that goes around here, and a couple of spring-loaded buttons to hold it. The table's book matched, and then crossband all the way around, like the dash and the door caps and so forth. So these tables came to us as a kind of an afterthought. The customer originally sent, well, the customer is a hands-on guy apparently, and he's refinishing the rest of the wood in the car. And he had a serious break in this ashtray. So he sent the two ashtrays originally, and we were going to make a new ashtray and cover it, veneer it, try to match these together. And then after talking to him about the removal of the handles, which is a little obscure, he decided to send the tables and the frames also so that we could make a good match and remove the handles appropriately. The way these ashtray fascias are made, they take a solid piece of mahogany, mill out a back pocket, and then it attaches over the front of this bucket. And then screws hold the handle on and hold the fascia on. But because the grain's going like this, and they have these two large holes in here, then it's not uncommon that you see warpage. A little bit more uncommon is this break across the wood. So we have to make a new one, then veneer it to match that. Now the removal of the handle is what perplexed our customer. There are no attachment screws visible from the inside. So the question was, how does one do that if you're going to refinish this? Well, apparently the factory intended that you cut these in half with a hacksaw and then unthread them. So what you have at this handle is a stud and threaded interior thread, and then a screw that holds a dowel on, and that is glued in here as a permanent solution. So there isn't a good way of extracting it without damage to the table. So we will make an attempt to remove and use the originals, but after refinishing, you might want to put new ones on, and we have new ones for that purpose. So this is what a factory quintessential picnic table of the Cloud era looks like.